So we're going to, excuse us for a little bit of a delay, but we're going to go ahead and get ourselves started. Let me reintroduce myself for those of you who I have not had the pleasure of meeting. My name is Raffle. I'm the superintendent principal here at Basic Union School District. Me quiero introducir a aquellos que con los que no he tenido la oportunidad de conocer aún. Mi nombre es Raúl Ramírez, soy superintendente del distrito Basic Union. I wanted to make an important announcement, quiero hacer un importante anuncio. Aquí tenemos a la señora Leticia Cruzeno, que nos está ayudando con interpretación al español. Si alguien gusta tomar ventaja de ese aparato electrónico, por favor hablen con ella. Me gustaría que disfrutaran aquí la presentación junto con nosotros. So I want to welcome you to our last awards assembly of the school year. And for those of you who joined us in the past, you see that there's something different, and that is that our students are here with us. So that's a very, 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 very big accomplishment for us, and we want to end the year really with a lot of community building and an opportunity to kind of celebrate together as a group in person. I want to once again thank everybody for making the time, for being here. We're here to celebrate the success of our students, and when we talk about celebrating success, we mean in all of that they bring. So it's our commitment to continue to promote and celebrate and highlight the many, many, many talents that our students have, from the academic to the personal and so on. And so we're very excited to be here once again. Now, because we haven't been in person together, all of us as students, I want to make sure that we kind of set our norms, right? We're here to celebrate. We're here to recognize. We're here to honor. We're here to support. So let's make sure that we stay very, very positive for our classmates. Let's make sure that we celebrate their success and accomplishment, and that we do so for every single one of our students, right? Appropriately, fairly, and consistently. So, just to try it out, and I'm looking at the kids specifically, the adults you can follow along if you wish. Let's see if we can put together just a big round of applause for ourselves and see how that goes. At the count of three, all right? Hold on. At the count of three. 1, 2, 3. With that said, just some norms for all of us. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're limiting our side conversations, right? We want to make sure that our focus is up on the presentations and on our honorees. If you have a cell phone with you, if you could please place that on silent or turn it off altogether. And students, when your name is called up, you can just come up, receive your award, and then line up right here in front of the stage. We have a photographer that's going to take your picture. So if you can do me a favor and place yourself right there in the center, and then start to transition to allow room for the rest of it. And as audience, I'm going to invite you to make sure that we applaud every single one of our students, all right? We have enough time in our program to make sure that everybody gets celebrated. And lastly, parents, families, at the conclusion of our time, we have a couple of setups here, so that if you'd like to take pictures, you certainly can. And as been the tradition lately, we'll take a big group photo as well. All right, so we're going to begin by recognizing our Tigers of the Quarter, and then we'll follow that up by our Standing Character Trait, and end with our Roaring Leader Awards. I'm going to go ahead and turn, actually, before we go there, I want to make sure that I invite Kylie Land to come up and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
We are glad that you were able to join us as we celebrate the success of our students. We ask that you stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Hats off, face the flag, hand over your heart, ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Kylie. All right, with that said, we will go ahead and turn our attention to Ms. Muklinski, who is going to help invite our students up for their recognition. So, Ms. Muklinski.
Good morning, everyone. We're so excited to have everyone here in person So we are going to begin this morning's awards assembly with our Tiger of the Quarter. This is an honor earned by those who consistently demonstrate our guidelines for success and top school rules. These students were chosen by their teacher for their efforts in the classroom, representing me so well, and for continually striving for excellence and improvement. So we are going to begin by subject. One unique thing about our Tiger of the Quarter awards is the teachers each wrote a brief narrative as to why this student is receiving that award, so I'll read those as they come up. So we'll start with the subject area of English Language Arts, beginning with 6th grade. We have Ava Lara and Leilani Tofiga. Ava is a true representation of MESA's guidelines for success. She is a very dedicated, organized, and hardworking student. It is also very clear that she has a love of learning, especially when it comes to reading and writing. She never settles for less than her best and will do everything to make sure her work is just that, her very best. When others in class need help, she gives it. Thank you, Ava, for being such an amazing student. I really enjoyed watching Leilani grow this year, both academically and as a young adult. She has worked hard all year long and it has not gone unnoticed. She is a very dedicated student that takes a lot of pride in her work. She is also very inquisitive and willing to participate in class discussions. She is always engaged in her learning, and because of this, I know she will go far. Keep up the good work. In Language Arts for 7th grade, we have Colin Fortney and Paula Hernandez. Colin has truly advanced as a writer this year, and his pieces are such a pleasure to read. His creativity and his careful choice of words help to make each written assignment a work of art. It is inspiring to see him take risks with his writing and to not settle for simple solutions. Keep it up, Colin. Paula is such an enthusiastic learner. She is also a gifted writer. She always has great insights to share with the class, and her critical thinking and ability to analyze text are phenomenal. She is a great team player willing to help others in class. Thank you for being such an exceptional student. Moving on to our 8th grade Language Arts, we have Andre Centeno and Lilac Reyes. Lilac's strength is in her ability to analyze literature and especially her ability to understand figurative language. She nails the author's meaning and she effectively articulates her thought process to the class. Her obsession with reading has definitely served her well. Andre's writing style is so mature. The sophistication with which he writes generally comes from being an avid reader. Andre organizes his writing so it is effortless for the reader to follow his reasoning, and his language is succinct and unambiguous. Andre has a natural flair for written composition. Let's give another round of applause for all of our English Language Arts winners. Moving on to the subject area of math, beginning with 6th grade, we have Gloria Salmiego and Isa Ronquillo. Gloria has worked hard all year long. She strives for her best daily and grows continuously. You should be very proud of all you have accomplished this year. Your hard work has paid off. Keep it up, Gloria. Isa is a strong student. She works hard to learn material and is consistent in her daily contribution to class discussions and group work. Sometimes we find our never give up attitude through adversity. Isa can attest to this and can say that I have seen her push through these times and come out stronger on the other side. You should be very proud of your efforts. on to 7th grade math, we have Maylin Ronquillo and Arpan Shrestha. Maylin is an extraordinary math student. She is always willing to share her thoughts and reasoning for every problem. She shows her work with great precision. Her kindness in helping others and perseverance are something to be modeled and looked up to. I couldn't ask for a better student. Arpan is a rock star mathematician. His ability to construct arguments and critique the reasoning of others is admirable. His work is nothing short of precise and thorough. I appreciate Arpan's hard work and contribution to our math classes. From 8th grade, we have Camila Lara and Drina Ogawa. Drina has been an outstanding math student since day one. To say she blows me away is an understatement. She is a natural when it comes to making sense of problems, reasoning abstractly, constructing arguments to explain her thinking, modeling, using appropriate tools and strategy, and especially being precise and organized in her work. I cannot wait to see where she goes in the future. Camila has worked so hard this year, and especially this past quarter, to finish her 8th grade year as a strong math student. Her efforts have not gone unnoticed. She has made sure to look for and make use of structure and patterns, skills that are critical to carry on into higher level math classes. Camila's perseverance will take her far. A round of applause for all of our math award recipients. Moving on to the subject area of science, beginning with 6th grade, we have Dominic Alfaro and Max Lopez. Dominic is an engaged learner who contributes regularly to class discussion. He is a great lab partner because he is a team player and someone who takes his studies seriously. He is quick to show empathy for others. You should be very proud of your efforts. Keep up the good work, Dominic. Max brings humor into the classroom in a respectful way. We can always count on him to lighten the mood. He is well liked by his peers and a joy to have in class. His study habits are strong and have paid off this year. You should be proud of your efforts, Max. Moving on to 7th grade, we have Isaac Polanco Flores and Kingsley Galar. Isaac shows a genuine interest in science class. He responds to group discussion questions and works well with his peers during investigation. Isaac offers innovative suggestions to his teammates during lab challenges and demonstrates mastery of science content and skill during performance assessments. I appreciate the effort Isaac gives in class and his determination to improve every day. Kingsley brings a wealth of positivity to class, as well as a uniquely creative approach to problem solving and teamwork. She thinks critically during lab investigations. Through her determination and drive for excellence, Kinsley completes tasks successfully and thoroughly. I appreciate that she is a team player and is always engaged in her learning. Keep up the awesome work. Moving on to 8th grade science, we have Joseph Chavez and Sebastian Boslier. Chavez always comes to class enthusiastic and ready to learn. I have seen much improvement in his ability to think and talk like a scientist over the past 2 years. I am very proud of his hard work and determination to learn new things. Being curious about the natural world and asking questions about the phenomena he observes is something Chavez does very well. He questions everything and seeks out answers to those questions. Keep exploring, Chavez. Sebastian has consistently demonstrated critical thinking skills both on class assignments and independent projects. He excels at making thoughtful inferences based on available evidence. He is able to make connections across scientific disciplines and with his personal experiences with the natural world. He is also a great leader during lab work. He takes the time to read through procedures thoroughly and then ensures that his teammates are able to complete the task. Sebastian utilizes his resources well and approaches labs and engineering challenges methodically. Good job, Sebastian. Another round of applause for all of our science winners. Good job, you guys. Moving on to the subject of social studies, beginning with 6th grade, we have Vaughn Trainer and Aaliyah Silva. Vaughn is such a positive and motivated student. He always comes to class with a smile on his face, ready to learn. He is always engaged in his learning, putting forth his best at all times. What I truly appreciate the most about Vaughn is his eagerness and excitement to participate. I know I can always rely on him to have his hand up and get the class discussion rolling. Thank you, Vaughn, for contributing so much to the class in a very positive way. Aaliyah is such a strong student overall, and it shows through the quality of work she produces every day. She always has a positive attitude and comes to class ready and willing to learn. She strives for her best daily and will do anything to make sure her work is her best. She asks questions, she participates, and she helps out others. Aaliyah, you are such a great student that shines in class every day. Moving on to 7th grade, we have Eliana Mayorga and Daniel Pastanon. Daniel has worked extremely hard this quarter to bring up his grades in all subjects, and his efforts have paid off and not gone unnoticed. His motivation to take responsibility for his work demonstrates a commitment to learning that is impressive. Good job, Daniel. Liliana's creation of a unique, colorful hourglass for a recent social studies project was truly impressive. She has shown great study skills lately, and she's worked hard to earn high scores on various assignments. Keep up the hard work, Ileana. Moving on to 8th grade social studies, we have Jimmy Shields and Santiago Andrade. The history of the United States fascinates Santi. This is apparent in his engagement during social studies and in his ability to analyze. He not only remembers details of events and the names of leaders at that time, but he is always willing to step up when I ask for volunteers to dramatize one of these leaders or incidents. Keep up the hard work. A quote from Jimmy: "I may not be singing the national anthem for the Mesa Challenge, but there is no one more patriotic than I am." His patriotism helps connect him to the U.S. history content, and Jimmy enjoys learning the history of our country. I can count on him to be listening and to analyze the actions of our leaders and the events that resulted from their decisions. Keep up the great effort. One last round of applause for all of our social studies winners. And last but certainly not least, moving on to our final subject awards in the area of PE, beginning with 6th grade, we have Olivia Dryden and Andrew Kim. Olivia is always striving to do her best. She shows exemplary effort and fantastic behavior. Olivia is always helpful and is a very mature young lady. Great job, Olivia. Andrew is a pleasure to have as a student, always has a smile and a positive attitude. He is very helpful and a great classmate. Keep up the effort. Moving on to 7th grade, we have Katrina De La Rosa and Adam Lopez. Kat always has a smile and a great attitude. She gives her best effort all of the time and has a great sense of humor. Good job, Kat. Adam has come a long way this year. He has really worked hard on improving. I hope he realizes that we noticed. Adam is a great athlete, and with his noticeable improvement, there's no telling what he can achieve. And moving on to 8th grade, we have Audrey Walea and Brian Bacali-Daly. Audrey demonstrates hard work and great effort in class. She is very helpful and has a positive attitude. Audrey gets along well with her classmates and has a good sense of humor. Thank you, Audrey. Brian always gives his best effort. He has a big smile and a great attitude. Brian is very helpful and a pleasure to talk to. Thank you, Brian. Another round of applause for all of our PE award winners. Good job. Moving on to our next award, we have our Character Trait Award. This is a very special award. At the beginning of the year, the students identified their top 4 most valued character traits to be honored throughout the school year. And this final quarter, we are honoring the character trait of kindness. These award recipients were decided in collaboration with both their teachers and their peers. The Character Trait Award is awarded to students that demonstrate kindness by being friendly, generous, helpful, and considerate of others. In addition, these students make Mesa a better place because of their positivity and kind nature. Beginning with 6th grade, the Kindness Award goes to Cindy Ruiz and Ava Lara. Seventh grade, Kindness Award goes to Maylin Ronquillo and Nathan Montalongo. And in 8th grade, the Kindness Award goes to Lily Brashear and Faith Rodriguez. Another round of applause for all these kind students. Thank you all. Moving on to our final award for this quarter, this is our Roaring Reader Award, and this goes to students that are making their best efforts to continue to grow as a reader. These students were chosen by their teacher based on their efforts, determination, and their growing love of reading. Beginning with 6th grade, we have Levi Zavala and Natalie Rodriguez. Seventh grade, the Reading Award goes to Dorian Ford and Inez Robles. And in 8th grade, we have Leilani Vicente and Kylie Mann. Another round of applause for all of our Reading Award recipients. While that brings the award section to a close, we do have a couple recognitions. One is our final Tiger Tag raffle for the school year. So Tiger Tags are a school positive recognition. I know it's exciting, I know. I wish I could take all of you guys to Toppers and give you guys all gift cards, but the winners will get lunch to Toppers with Dr. Ramirez and myself next week. So if we call your name when we're done here at nutrition, make sure you go to the office to pick up your permission slip and a gift card of your choice to either Amazon or Target. And we will choose 6 winners from each grade level. So we'll start with 6th grade. Don't mind the pumpkin. Ava Lara. Olivia Dryden. Sebastian Rodriguez. Bella Cobian. Kyla Sahagan. Natalie Rodriguez. So those are our sixth grade winners. We're moving on to 7th grade. Alexis Finfrock. Ivan Ambrise. Arturo Romo. Mason Mejia. Kinsley. That wasn't right. All right, last one from 7th grade. Ivan can't win again. Andre, 7th grade? That's an 8th grade Augustin. All right, well, we got one 8th grader now. Arpon Shrestha, 7th grade. All right, so since we got one 8th grader, we'll do 5 more. All right, our first winner, Lily Brashear. That has no name. Joseph Melendez. Joseph can't win again. Oh, it's Brian Davis McCauley. Brian. Audrey Walea. A final winner for this school year from 8th grade, we have Joseph can't win again. Good job, though, Joseph. Zavala. Good job, everyone. We are super proud of not only our winners, but everyone's efforts and all that you guys do to demonstrate our guidelines for success and compassion and kindness. We have one last recognition special for the end of this year, and for this, I'd like to call up Ms. Jar. Let's give her a round of applause.
Is an honor. Okay, I'm gonna start over. Salutatorian is an honor earned by an individual who has the second highest GPA in our 8th grade class. This student earned a cumulative GPA of 3.96 during their 7th and 8th grade years. That was hard to do. Last year was a really hard year. I present to you our 2022 salutatorian, Avani Shwesta. It's Avani. Oh, here, Avani, come on. Now moving on to our valedictorian. This is an honor earned by an individual who had the highest GPA in the 8th grade class. This year we have a tie. These two students earned a cumulative GPA of 4.0 during their 7th and 8th grade years. I present to you our 2022 co-valedictorians, Kylie Lamb and Kate Rafferente.
So thank you, students, for your efforts. We're proud of you. We're proud of everyone, but we're especially proud of you three for all of your efforts and staying committed. And we know you guys have had a challenging middle school experience with some things that have happened, but thank you for your commitment to being scholars. And we wanted to recognize them here and announce it first here with their peers, but at the promotion ceremony next Friday, they will have a chance to give their own speech. So we look forward to that. So let's give them another round of applause.
Okay, so as we bring our ceremony today to a close, I just want to put out a couple of announcements. First and foremost, really want to express my gratitude, our gratitude, for two very important parent organizations that just provide just so much for us and are just so supportive. First, PFO. Thank you, PFO, ongoing for your hospitality. Thank you for not just today, but every single event that we've had. They've had a representation, they've had just snacks and goods for us to have. Outside of the tremendous contributions that they've provided around events and fundraising and so on over the course of just this year alone, but it's a really long-standing opportunity. For anybody here who has an interest or has an opportunity to find out more about PFO or would like to participate in PFO in whatever capacity, I invite you to speak to them firsthand and hear from them the wonderful things that they do and just how amazing they are in terms of our support for us. Also, we will have one last restaurant night of the school year next Wednesday at Urban Cafe in Camarillo, and that's going to be evening of June 15th. Also, MEF, wonderful shout out to them as well. They have put on tremendous events this year, helping us in just another parent leadership opportunity. So either one, if you have any interest or any availability, whether you've been a participant in the past or not, I encourage you to find out from them. No contribution is too small or great. We welcome every single parent or family member that wishes to be a part of either one of those organizations. Also, I wanted to let you know that our Parent Volunteer Dinner, we will be looking forward to honoring our volunteers this evening at 5:30. And so I want to thank Mr. Topiga for helping us out here because he's been fantastic and he's our favorite chef around these parts. So thank you very much to you. I'm glad you're here. And as Ms. Kuklinski mentioned, our 8th grade ceremony will be taking place on next Friday. Next Friday at 4 o'clock. So we're looking forward to capturing that opportunity to once again celebrate our 8th grade students as they depart Mesa and move on to the next part of their journey. We're very excited for them. I'm very excited, I wanted to make sure that today felt like another celebration of all of you as we move along. Moving beyond these topics, I can't waste this opportunity with parents and families here present to let you know that you may have seen around campus, but we do have construction underway, and that has to do with our bond program. This community has been very generous to us as a school district and has entrusted us with the opportunity to move forward with some very important plans. So this summer, and it's already begun, but this summer we're going to be installing HVAC and into really, I would say upwards of 80% of our classrooms and spaces that do not have it. And we will be replacing windows. So it's going to be a huge, huge aesthetic upgrade, but also bringing our facilities more up to speed with what we want them to be in order to create a better space for everybody and to continue the good work that we're doing. And just one last note to my 8th graders, I wish I had you for another meeting. It's been really fantastic to get to know you. I know we've been through some challenging times over the last 2 years, but I'm looking forward to the rest of this week and next being a real celebration where you can be together and we can celebrate you as you head into what's next for you in high school and beyond. So with that said, I'm going to bring our awards assembly to a close. And before we do that entirely, I'm going to ask two things. One is another round of applause for all of our awards. As we organize for one large group photo, okay? So I want to make sure that we get everybody in the picture and have an opportunity to get everybody set up. So if you have your pictures, your cameras, have them ready, okay? And thank you very much for
standing on the
joining
floor
us.
in front of the stage. Go down the steps. 6th graders, let's go. All right, 7th and 8th graders. I'm gonna need probably a row of like kneeling line or something, and then all people standing behind. So 7th and 8th graders. You guys can stand. 6th grade stand. Come on forward. Alright, if you're on the blue line, I need you kneeling. If you're on the blue line, kneel. Blue line, kneel. And everyone's wishing. Everyone's kind of squish, shoulder to shoulder,